Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Today is the day after Easter for me, and I am so tired, you guys. We made it through. It was great. I ended up not vlogging. I just could not. It was too busy. I did take some pictures, so I'm going to kind of like sprinkle them around as I'm talking. But we got up bright and early on Sunday morning, and kids got their Easter baskets. They all loved everything. It was a lot of like candy, and Nate had a bunch of snacks, and I try to, I like to sprinkle in, or I help the Easter Bunny, but me and the Easter Bunny try to sprinkle in, some little, like Lucy got a bathing suit, Mark got a water gun, we got them like little bath bombs and some stuff that's not just candy, some glow sticks, but I also like to do consumables because then it's not like us having to find a place for it, little treats they can eat and it's all gone, or like the bath bombs, like get them out of here, they can use them. It's fun, but it's not like having to store them and stuff. So we did that, and then we had to get ready for church pretty quickly because I wanted to leave early for church to make sure everything was ready for the breakfast beforehand, and it all went great. Everything, we ended up having just enough food. I didn't have too much. We had a really great turnout at church. Our backdrop that my mom and I made turned out so good, and it was just such a beautiful backdrop, for the room and everything, and everybody got their picture made at it. And we had around 50 people at church, which is really great for Easter Sunday. Easter is like usually the highest attended service of the year, so that's pretty good for us. Last year we had like 80 something, but we've had a lot of people leave for different reasons. And so we had been down to like, I think a normal Sunday, we're around 35, or so. So 50 is great. And the best part of all of it is we had 5 salvations. So 5 people got saved on Sunday, which is awesome. And, that's like the whole reason that we do it. And we, it's just amazing. That was such a blessing, and we're so excited for that. I was in the nursery, and then the kids all at the end got to go up on stage and sing a song, and then they had their egg hunt, and that was really fun. We did the egg hunt a little different. I think I've told you guys this before, but we hid regular, like non-stuffed eggs, not regular, like plastic, but just non-stuffed eggs and some prize eggs. And that way we didn't have to like stuff them. They didn't melt out in the sun, and then like the kids didn't have to open every single egg. So they turned in their eggs and they got candy. We had plenty of candy. And then if they got a prize egg, they got a special bigger prize. And that went so well. Because it's hard when you're doing it right after church and people have Easter plans and stuff. You don't want to make it too long. So it was perfect. It was just long enough. Nate had so much fun. He loved doing the egg hunt. And he had 2 big buckets of eggs by the time he was done. And he doesn't even care about the candy. I gave him the candy just because I was like, you did all these eggs, here's your candy. And he just like dropped it in the floor. Like, he does not like candy at all. But I think he had the most eggs out of anyone. He had so many because he just picked them up the whole time. Even when the other kids were getting candy, there were still a few eggs. He was going to get them all. It was so cute. And then we came home and we decided to do like Italian for lunch, because we were trying to think of something that was like quick, and because we would be coming home, like 1 o'clock. And so my mom had made meatballs the night before, so they were ready to be thrown into the oven, and we boiled some noodles, and we had garlic bread, and it was just really simple, but it was good. And Mom made with the kids a bunny cake. So I don't even think I got a picture of that. But anyway, they love doing that. So after all of that, like, we were so tired. I still am tired. And we just kind of chilled. But anyway, it was a really good weekend. I hope all of you had a really great Easter. I'm going to send you guys to a quick message, and I'll see you back. Well, spring has officially sprung, and some of us handle the change in temperature, responsibilities, season really well and juggle it nicely. You look at social media and you're like, wow, everybody's out there living their best life in the beautiful weather. But some of us may have a harder time juggling everything in the spring and adjusting to a new transition. The seasons are just such a big transition period, especially for our family. my husband works a lot outside the home. The kids are busier with school activities. We have more nighttime things. We have more events at church, and they're all fun things and they're all great things, but it's still busier. And sometimes I feel like I can't keep everything balanced, and I can really struggle with anxiety, especially this time of the year. I did not know this, but did you know that anxiety a lot of times will peak in the late springtime? I didn't know that, but it makes a lot of sense. And if you're struggling with that, my sponsor, BetterHelp, can connect you with a therapist that can really help. Most of BetterHelp members actually seek support for anxiety, and 69% of members report improved anxiety symptoms after just 6 weeks of starting therapy with BetterHelp. Getting started is really easy. You just fill out a questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. And if you find that that therapist isn't a great fit, it's really easy to switch therapists at any time with no additional cost. BetterHelp carefully makes sure that their therapists are well trained and their customer support team is there if you have any questions. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform that you can trust. Let BetterHelp help you roll anxiety so anxiety doesn't roll you. You can click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/blessedjess to get 10% off of your first month of therapy. So anyway, Easter season, I call it Easter season, spring is crazy, and I've got more craziness coming because we're getting ready for a tea party that we're doing this Saturday, and then right after all of this, it'll be 2 weeks until Mother's Day. So I've said this before, it's all fun stuff. It is all fun stuff in the spring, but fun stuff can still be stressful stuff when you have to plan it and do it and all this, attend it and all this stuff. And so, I'm feeling a little bit tired, like mentally, physically, emotionally, every which way. And anyway, I've given myself a little time this morning. I've already been doing work, but I haven't opened the vlog. Take time for yourself. When you're like super stressed and busy, you have to prioritize your own needs. This took me a long time to learn because I will put myself last and then end up, burning out. And I'm like battling a cold and all of this. So I've really tried to give myself a little bit of time to rest and recover and, not be so gung ho all the time. But there's a certain amount of stuff, you have to get done. I'm going to get a drink of water. I've had a cold all weekend. It's not been bad. It's just been enough to be annoying. It's probably just allergies, actually. But anyway, my mom and dad left this morning. They are headed to my brother's house. He lives in Wisconsin, so they're going to get to see my brother and his wife and my little nephew, who I miss so much. And he's getting so big, but I'm glad and happy for them that they get to go visit for them for a little while. Anyway, first thing this morning, we got the kids to school, and David took my car. My van is all of a sudden the brakes are sounding really bad. Like on Saturday, no issues at all. Sounded completely normal. On Sunday morning, they sounded bad. I'm like, what? Like how all of a sudden? So he took my car in to get fixed, and they gave us a quote, and we found another place that can do it like $100 cheaper. So that's another thing that we do to save money. I always try to give y'all money saving tips. When you get like car work done, ask around, and there may be places that'll do a better, not better, but they'll do it for cheaper. And especially if it's a place we've used before, so we know that they're reputable or whatever, and they've done good work for us before. So, or ask friends and family, and then like who they recommend, and then call around, because a lot of times you can get it cheaper. And if you save $50, if you save $100 on a major car repair, I wouldn't say this is a major car repair. They said basically, I think the brake pads need to be replaced. But still, like, that adds up. So my car is there. David's at work. I had to go pick him up and take him to work today because of that being in the shop. I had to pick him up from the brakes place to take him to work. So at some point today, I'll probably have to get him from work or take him to the shop. I'm not really sure. But anyway, he's at work right now. So I came home, chilled for a little bit, got some work done, and I think it's noon. I have a couple hours before I have to go get Mark. I think I'm going to lay down and take a little nap. I feel really, really tired. And it's going to be a busy week, and I have about an hour and a half or so. So why not is there stuff I can do here? Yeah, there is. It totally is. But, can I prioritize my needs too? Yeah, because, I got the video I needed to get done, and the rest of it I can do another day. I've also been working on some of the tea party games that I'm in charge of, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping they're gonna turn out okay. They're ones that I've just kinda come up with, or especially this one I've just kinda come up with, so hopefully it works out. Sometimes it's good to do the tried and true ones, but anyway, we're going to try a new one that I just kind of thought of, so we'll see how it goes. Tonight, Lucy has piano, but I'm supposed to go with the ladies that are playing, that are the other pastors' wives that are doing the tea party. I'm sorry, my phone keeps beeping. We're supposed to go shopping because we're making these tiered trays for the tea party food. And so we're supposed to go shopping tonight. So David said he would take the kids to piano, or take Lucy to piano, but take the boys with him so that I could go do that with the ladies. I'm not sure what time we're doing that, but that's what's going on tonight. Yeah, so other than that, I'm going to go ahead and move the laundry that's in the washer to the dryer, and those will be good to go. And I'm just going to lay down and take a little nap because I'm tired, y'all. I am so tired. The last few nights I haven't been able to sleep that good because of the congestion. So it's just made me extra tired, plus being super busy. So I'm going to go chill for a little while. Y'all come hang out with me today. I'm going to carry you with me, and we're going to get, going on everything we need to get done. And it's going to be a busy week, but it's going to be a fun week. So let's get it started. All right, everybody. I did not take a nap. It just did not happen, but I have to leave here in about 30 minutes to get Mark. So I'm going to show you guys. I just got this Walmart delivery that I placed earlier this morning. I did not want to have to go to the store today, but we needed a few things. So this is going to tide us over until I can get to the store at some point this week. I will get to the store, but $50 doesn't buy you as much as it used to, but here it is. I am grateful for it, and I'm grateful for the delivery, so I didn't have to go into the store. Okay, here we go. 2 gallons of milk. I just went ahead and got the milk for the week, so I know that we have it. Also, we are out of pancakes, so I just went ahead and got some pancakes and then also a backup pancake. Nate really likes to he really likes to eat these in the morning for breakfast, so sometimes Lucy likes them too, so I just got 2 packs for backup's sake. 2 boxes of mac and cheese. Mr. Nate loves that. We are out of so many of our bags, so I got some sandwich bags and some freezer bags. They substituted the freezer ones, which is fine. It was only a little bit more, so that's fine. Breakfast essentials for Mark. I ran out of my favorite dressing this weekend, so I had to restock the G. Hughes sugar-free honey Dijon. If you've never had this, it is so good. You should try it. And it's like sugar-free, obviously. It's like if you crossed a honey mustard with like a vinaigrette. It's really good. We're out of Parmesan cheese, and I've been meaning to get another one, so I got that. And I can't believe it. We ran out of Nate's kind of honey butter tenders. This is the only chicken nuggets Nate really likes. They are really good. If you've never tried them, like, they're delicious over a salad or in a wrap. These are really good. For some reason, I've been wanting a baked potato. I have no idea. I don't know if I'll actually make it or not, but while I was making the order, it just looked good. So I got one singular potato. And then we are out of pizzas. I don't know how that happened. So these are like the cheapo ones until I can get to Kroger when they have a sale. I got a pepperoni and a cheese. So I don't even know if the kids have ever had this kind and if they'll like it, but that's what I got. So anyway, I will see you guys back in a little bit. I'm going to get ready for the day at this point and go get Mark. And we're meeting at 5 o'clock to go shopping, so I don't have long to kind of get some stuff done. So, all right, this is it. All right, you guys, it is now time to go get Mark. Cannot believe how fast the day went by. By the time I got David back to work, or got David to work this morning and drove all the way home, it was like 8:30, 8:45, and then I sat down and held Layla for just a few minutes. I got some work done at the computer. I prepped a game for the tea party. Then I talked to y'all, and I was telling you guys I was going to take a little nap. That did not happen. I laid down and I was trying to take a little rest, but my phone kept beeping with different stuff I needed to do and take care of, and emails and all this stuff. So just like, forget it. I'll be all right. Maybe I'll drink a coffee when I get home. with Mark. Maybe that'll help. I still sound terrible. I do not feel bad. I just have congestion and drainage. So it's just annoying, just annoying kind of a feel bad. Not like I'm sick, I need to go lay down type of feel bad. But anyway, here we are. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to go get Mark. And Lucy's piano practice got moved up a little bit. So they're going to have to leave pretty much as soon as Nate gets home from school. He'll pretty much have to get in the car. I'll get him a snack ready. He'll have to get in the car and they'll have to head to piano. I'm meeting the girls at 5 at the church. So I'll have to leave here about 4:40. So it's going to be a very busy week. Tomorrow, Lucy's got a choir concert. The middle school is singing with the high school and like 1 or 2 songs. So we're going to go to that. And of course, Wednesday's church. Plus we've got all of this tea party prep that we're doing. So busy week, busy week. Anyway, I'm going to go get Mark. I hope he's had a good day. He was excited to go to school today. He was in a good mood. So that's, we love to see it, especially on a Monday when none of us feel 100% energetic. We're all dragging just a tiny little bit. It took me a little longer to get all 3 of the kids up this morning. None of them wanted to get up. Even Nate, he was kind of dragging this morning, which tells you something, because normally he bounces out of bed. I don't think any of them moved last night. They were all out. So, all right, I'm going to go get Mark. Well, it's just us girls here, Layla. We're back to just the 2 of us. The kids just left for piano with Daddy. They got to leave a little bit early because the person in front of Lucy, I guess, couldn't make it. So they are headed there. I have about 25 or 30 minutes before I have to leave. So I'm like, what should I do? I don't know. Maybe just sit down and finish my coffee. I made the iced coffee. I've been making the Blondie dupe that I did on the channel. I've been making it like every day, and it is so good. Today I switched out the caramel for white chocolate, so it's like white chocolate and vanilla. I'm not sure what that's called, but it's so good. And I've only drank about half of it, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of that and just kind of sit down and chill. Put Nate's Sprite. Nate drank some of his Sprite that he got for Easter, so I'm gonna stick this in here. Really not much else to report. Oh, Mark, at school, they planted grass. It is growing pretty good. We've had so many plants. Like, he's got this little plant that I about killed. Now, yeah, this little sprout is looking pretty sad. It's hard to keep this watered. It's just too tiny. And we have the plants that the kids planted at the church when we were doing like yard work and stuff. The kids planted some plants. I brought them home to pot, like in a bigger pot, to repot, but I don't have any soil, so they're just sitting out there, and they got rained on last night, but they look okay. It's probably a good thing for them to get some nice rainwater. So I need to get some soil. I am not a plant person at all. I will kill anything that I, touch, basically, but I really want to get better at it. But I couldn't stand to just see them at church, like getting slowly more dying or out of room to grow. So I brought them home, but I need to get some soil. But anyway, that's good that they could go ahead and leave now so David can get them home and get them some dinner once they get home, and they won't have to be out so late. So anyway, I'm going to head to the church and meet the other ladies for the tea party shopping that we're going to do. And my eyes are very dry. I think what I'm experiencing, the congestion, the drainage, the dry eyes, it all points to allergies. And I've been taking Zysol, so I don't know if there's really much else I can do. I do feel a difference when I do take it, just not all the way better, So anyway, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'll let you guys know how the shopping goes. We're planning on making, I think I've told you guys, some tiered trays so that each table gets their own tray of goodies. And we're going to take, this is the plan anyway, unless we decide to do something else, a plate, a candlestick and then another plate and make like a tiered tray. Like glue it like E6000 or something. I feel like hot glue may not be strong enough. And that way everybody can get their own tray. And I think we're going to do like different ones, like different varieties of different plates. So I sent the group some options that Dollar Tree had and some options that Hobby Lobby had. And there's probably other places we can go to for plates and candlesticks, but it should be fun. It's been really fun plating the tea party with the other pastors' wives. It's given us a little project to do and kind of bond a little bit, and it's been fun. So anyway, I'm going to sit down and just kind of chill for a few minutes while the house is nice and quiet. All right, you guys, it is the next day, and I just got a shower, and I'm trying to get to work. I am so blah today. Like I just want to like go back to bed, but the show must go on. So last night was so much fun. It's really been fun to get to hang out with the other pastors' wives because we're always at our own campuses and we hardly ever get to see each other. And then if I'm ever at the main campus, I have all the kids and it's just really, really chaotic and stuff. So it's been really fun to work together on this party. But we are getting down to the wire and it's been a little bit chaotic, fun, but chaotic. Trying to get this computer to cooperate so I can get the vlog edited. But last night we met for a while at the church and we started working on the seating chart because we want to seat people with people we think they would get along with, but also people that they may not know that well or not their typical like friend group. So it's kind of chaotic and it's like a wedding seating chart, like for a reception because there's only so many tables and so much room and you're trying to like match everybody up. So we cut out like little strips with everybody's name on it and we're like trying to sit them around the table. We did not even get finished with that. I mean, you think like, oh, that's not going to take long. Like 2 hours into it, we're like, okay, we're going to have to stop. And then like, people are canceling, people are finding out they can come. It's just a lot of up in the air stuff that's just been kind of a little bit stressful. But anyway, so we got done with that and then we went around and did some shopping. I told you guys we're making these tier trays because we don't really want to do a buffet line for the food. We want to have like a little tray of goodies that we put at each table that they pass around and then we can refill. So we're going to have like savory things, like we're doing little mini chicken salad sandwiches, croissants, little cucumber sandwiches. I'm thinking like maybe some little cheese cubes, stuff like that. And then we're doing some sweet things like little mini cheesecakes. I'm still deciding what else. I'm thinking I'm going to bake a couple things because as I've been pricing out some of these items, it would be like a quarter of the price for me to make it. But then you also have to consider like time and do we have time for me to do that? So I'm still, you have to have a balance, but there's a couple things I think I could make fairly easy. Like if I go ahead and make the dough up, I'm thinking specifically like little scones, like mini scones. I don't know why I said it like that. I could go ahead and make up the dough and then bake it like closer to time. And then also I was thinking like some little mini crinkle cookies that you make with like a cake mix. And that would add like some color to the plate. At Sam's, they have like 2-bite brownies, but it's like $8 for like little bitty brownies. And I'm like, could I make that cheaper? Yes, I could. But again, time, energy, all of that. So anyway, that's what I've been dealing with. But anyway, still trying to decide exactly what to do with all the food, but I have a list going and it's coming together. I'll probably start working more on it Wednesday and Thursday and then get it nailed down, make sure we have everything by Friday night. Anyway, we went around to all the Dollar Trees and we went to Hobby Lobby first because we wanted like a bigger plate on the bottom. So we found all these plates that are really pretty and different. Like we want each table to have a different one. And then you take a candlestick and glue it to the plate. And then you add a second plate, like a little bit of a smaller plate on top. And it makes like a little tier tray and, for just a few dollars. Well, the problem is Dollar Tree didn't have, like each Dollar Tree only had a few of each thing. So we got all the bigger trays at Hobby Lobby. But then we were looking for the smaller plates and candlesticks at Dollar Tree, and each one would have a few. So we had to go to like 3 or 4 different Dollar Trees and a Dollar General, but we got everything except for I'm looking for E6000 glue. I was hoping one of the stores we went to last night, and I should have got it at Hobby Lobby. I know they would have had it, but I didn't think about it. And so we've got to get the glue, and we're going to work on one night. We're going to all get together, I think, and work on making those, which shouldn't take very long. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it shouldn't take very long to make those. And then we are working on decor this week. It's just busy. It's just busy, but it's so fun. I did not get home. It was like 9:30 by the time I got home. David already had all the kids to bed, and we like hung out for a little while, and then I went to bed and I crashed. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Nate was getting some water. He had the hiccups or something. And then he went back to sleep. He is doing so good with sleep right now. Like, I hate to even say it because I feel like as soon as I say it, it's going to go backwards. But if he wakes up, like, he'll get himself a drink of water, or he'll go to the bathroom, and he lays back down. Even if he doesn't go to sleep, he's laying there and he's quiet, and eventually he will go back to sleep. That is straight up a miracle, because that has not happened his whole entire life. Like, he would get up in the middle of the night and just be up. But right now, at this moment, he's doing really good. So I'm very happy for that. And we've all been able to get good sleep because of it. So anyway, that is it for today, y'all. Yesterday was so fun, so busy, you know, all of the things. I was going to see what emoji to leave. Okay. Leave me. I'm trying to see. Leave me a plate. There's an emoji with a plate and like fork and knife or something. Leave me that emoji, because that was what we were doing yesterday, was trying to find plates of all different kinds. And we found them. So I brought them home, and this morning I washed all of them. So they're good to go, because the ones that we got were like so dusty and stuff from sitting at Dollar Tree. So they're all clean now. And I'm excited that we are at the home stretch with this tea party, and it's going to be so nice. It is. It's going to be so nice. It's just, we have a lot to do still. We have a lot to do still. But it's been so fun. And that is going to be it for today. If y'all like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.